lucky. She's a star, but welcome to my very awkward intro. My name is Susan/Bambi and this is Bambi'S Rambles. How are we, friends? Are we good? That's good. And if you're not okay, that's okay too. Trust me, it's okay. In today's video, we are going to do the highly anticipated, not really, but in my mind, yes, because I seem to think that I'm that important, is my Q&A that I had from you guys. And look, the phone cover matches the outfit. What a vibe. So let me jump on my community tab. Should have done this before I turned the camera on, but Susan doesn't do things like that. Jump on my community tab and answer these questions. Where are we? Where are we? I've been posting a lot for my members. So I'm like scrolling down, scrolling down. Okay, so we have 15 questions or 15 comments. I'm guessing people maybe made more than one question in their comment, which is completely cool. But yeah, so here we go. Why am I so awkward? Anyway, Melissa Brown. Melissa Brown is one of the Bambi Bunch members and I adore her, absolutely adore her. And her first, she's actually made a couple of questions here, but here's her first one. Favorite karaoke song? Oh my God, some like Britney Spears vibes. She's so lucky. She's a star, but she cry. Don't do that again. I'm not a big karaoke person. I have a lot of like anxiety with that sort of shit. Aren't we bored of hearing me about my anxieties? But and I think like we like in Australia, maybe it's different in Australia than like other countries, but you know, if we go to a party or like a nightclub and it's like oldies night or like, you know, everyone knows the music sort of night, like those pop nights, there's songs like Horses by Daryl Braithwaite. I can't even say his name properly. And then there's Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. So there's those sort of songs where we all break out singing and we all know the words. So there's that sort of stuff. But me, I'm very much a Britney, Christina Aguilera type of girl. I could have a little bit of Tupac in there, but I don't want to make a fool out of myself. So, or Fancy by Iggy is my jam. Like, that song is about me. I know it for sure. Shout out to my Aussie girl, Iggy. Anyway, next one. Who would you want to play you in a movie? Who would I want to play me in a movie? Christina Ricci, of course. I look just like her. No, when I was a kid, everyone used to say I look like her from Casper, and that was my favorite movie, so that's a whole vibe. I'd want her to play me. I feel like she could play me. Or that girl from Charmed. Paige from Charmed. What's her real name? Rose something? I feel like she could play me really well as well. Alright, next one from Melissa. So, if you had a warning label, what would yours say? I don't know, sensitive. Don't touch, she's sensitive. Or she's loud. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, something about me being sensitive, because I am very sensitive. We know I'm very sensitive. Oh my God, where did it go? Hang on. There we go. Next one is from Michelle W. Hey Michelle, how are you, my love? Do hospitals have grippy socks? Yes, we do. We do have those dang socks. But every time I've gone to hospital, I've always had to have the compression socks. Because I've always gone, because I've had 3 cesareans and all that. So I have those like compression socks and they kill me. Oh, they drive me nuts. Anyway, next one. Veronica, if I'm saying your name wrong, I really apologize. I get very tongue-tied, tongue-twisted and say things wrong, but I don't mean any disrespect. So Veronica said, who of all the problematic YouTubers annoy you the most? I hope this question makes sense. it makes perfect sense. So the person that annoys me the most is, like, in my opinion, she's problematic, but not a lot of other people think she's problematic. So I think that Pastel Belle, she bugs me to no end, the way that she just is. Oh, she's so fake, like, and everyone just praises her with her bloody flower chair and her cute little face and how adorable and beautiful she is, which I do think she's adorable and beautiful, not gonna diss that, but she has problematic behaviors and she's actually a bully. I feel like she's a bully and a mean girl, but what can you do? Next one is Claudia. How are you, Claudia? Are you good, sweetheart? I love Claudia. Claudia is a sweetheart. Now, Claudia's question is, I'm arachnophobic. Are huntsman spiders really that huge? And could you kindly get rid of them so I can visit your wonderful country? Thanking you in advance. So, Claudia, spiders here, out of control, right? Especially where I live out in the country. Where I lived in like the western suburbs of Melbourne, it wasn't too bad. Well, I don't think it was too bad. I'm not scared of spiders. Maybe I should preface this by saying I'm not scared of spiders. They don't bother me at all. Which is surprising because everything scares me. But I'm not really entirely scared of spiders. But Jose is petrified of spiders. Like, he's just like, no bueno, like, at all. So they are big, but you will find that they're not as big in Victoria as they are in like Upper Australia. So like Queensland and stuff like that, I feel like they're a lot worse than what they are down here. So maybe don't go to Queensland. But what also I can do is let me know when you're coming, right? And I will speak to the spiders at the next town hall meeting, and we will organize for them to go to an Airbnb in Bali or something, so you can come here and visit me and we can hang out. So that would be cool. Next one is from Dakota. We love Dakota. Dakota is gorgeous. So she says, oh yes, I'll ask a question. What is your favorite makeup brand and product tips, and why? I love good old makeup tips. Girl, I know you got some. Gimme, lol. Love you, Susan. XOXO. Love Dakota. I love you, sweetheart. That's such a cute message. Alright, so makeup. So, I like to use Vaseline or a jelly consistent primer on my brows before I do my brows. So I like the whole flicked up look, so it's like the laminated brow look, which I'm qualified in doing, so I should really do them on myself, but I never do them. So the whole, like, I just put it on like this, brush it up, brush it all out so the hairs are all up where they need to be, and they look sleek, they look luxury, and they sit nicer, and the light reflects them and all that. So that's what I do with my brows. That is one tip I have that I really thoroughly enjoy. Makeup brands. So I really like... See, I'm going to get cancelled for this because I don't really have like favorite makeup brands. So I just... How do I explain this? I have the same stuff that I've been using for years because I used to buy a lot of makeup products back in the day when I was very much into YouTube beauty community, which I'm not anymore. So I do have a lot of Tarte, which I love. I love Tarte products. I know a lot of people don't, and they're controversial, so on and so forth, but I really love like their contour palette. I like their Rainforest of the Sea or something like that. Their foundation, I really like that. I like the Tarte Shape Tape, but also I have some Hourglass stuff that I really enjoy, like their illuminating powder. Oh my god, I don't know why it's so expensive, but it's so nice. And yeah, like my two favorite eyeshadow palettes I use all the time is a Juvia's Place palette, and my do you guys want a whole video on my makeup collection? Because maybe that's what I have to do, because as I'm sitting here there's like so many things I want to tell you about. But yeah, the Juvia's Place palette, and the Too Faced chocolate what is it? Chocolate Gold Bar or whatever, where it's all the glitters. Like, I love that palette. I will like, oh, I wear that palette all the time. Even if I'm not wearing glitter, because it's got those 3 transition shades and the black. Could wear it every day, every look, every vibe, just always. So I have a lot of that stuff that I really love. Makeup tips. I mean, I'm just rambling at this point because I'm useless. I don't have any makeup tips. That brow one's my favorite. If I'm not gonna wear eyeshadow, I will put contour that I put on my cheeks and my nose and stuff. And the contour palette that I use, apart from the Tarte one, is actually Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I still use that because I still love it and I still own it. So, you know what I mean? I will use the same contour shade on my, here, my crease, buff it out, and just leave it because it pops out your eyes. Makes your eyes pop out and look nice. So, yeah, I'm very much a fan of, like, just little by little makeup. Like, if I'm not wearing any makeup at all, I will wear highlighter on here, on my sides of my cheeks, so it just looks like a bit dewy, bit glowy. Yeah, Dakota, I'm sorry if that was a letdown, because I don't know, but I will do a whole video for you if you'd like. Okay, next one is Amy Freeman. How are you, my love? So I want to know I want to know what the deciding factor was in your autism diagnosis, and why do you think it's the most valid of any diagnosis you've ever gotten? So that's a heavy one, my friend, but I'm happy to oblige. So I didn't actually expect to be diagnosed with autism. That like hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I felt like someone died when they told me that, because it just came out of nowhere, and it was so shocking to me because I went in there just for medication review. So that was very, very overwhelming. And at first, when she first said it, I was like, I don't know, I don't think so. But once we went through a really big discussion with the psychiatrist, she told me all of my behaviors, all of these things about myself, and I was like, yep, that's me, that's me, that's me. Even stuff I haven't even told her. She was like, you do this, don't you? I was like, yes. Like, I had no idea of how much I do, like that. So when I came home and I had the, you know, the info dump, with the autism info dump, which is like, I just research and research and research till the cows come home, and I did that, and everything came back as like it made sense, because I never had that with borderline personality disorder. I never had that overriding feeling that this makes sense. I was constantly second guessing myself, like, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. What the hell? Like, I'm not like that. But when it came down to understanding, looking through the information, like reading books, everything that I found about autism just made sense to me. So it was crazy. It was insane. And I feel like, yeah, it's the most valid diagnosis I've ever received, because it explains the smallest things about me. The smallest things. Even when I go and, you know, and I go to, you know, university or something, and I'm the most intelligent person in that room. You know, I can have intellectual conversations, and I understand the information, and I can process it, things like that. But when it comes down to doing a test or something, I'm just dumb as a box of rocks. You know, which is very, very common with autism, and it's very common with a lot of the things that I've done throughout my life, and it made me feel as though everything made sense, which is something when you have autism and you want everything, you want to understand everything and acknowledge everything and get everything, and everything needs to have a nice little bow on it and make sense. That's me as a person in every capacity. And I think that's why sometimes I'll put out a video idea and I won't do the video, or I do the video and I never put it out on my channel, is because I feel like it's not perfect. It's not a neat little bow. It's not all these things. So I have to chill the fuck out and just like get it done and just be done with it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Like, it just made sense, you know? I feel like a lot of people should go through and have a look at autism in females, and understand that a little more, because I feel like there's a lot of people in my community, in my subscribers, you know, on the YouTube streets or whatever you want to call them, the YouTube sphere, that have these confusions within themselves that they're not getting answers to, and this might be a pretty good answer for them. But yeah, I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you that. Anyway, next one. We have a couple of questions here. Couple of questions here from Bree111. How are you, Pumpkin? Thank you so much for commenting all of your questions. So the first one is, hi Bambi, hi Bree, how are you, baby? I have lots of questions about the everyday workings of YouTube. See below, and what goes on behind the scenes. Thank you for taking the time to read my questions and answer any. And if you answer any of them, great. Enjoy your channel. I enjoy your channel and its varied content. Best wishes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So now we're starting off with the questions. When a new channel begins, are other creators in the same space apprehensive, considering you all drawing the same audience from the same pool? That varies between different creators. So I've never had a problem with new content creators or anything like that. Again, I'm very new on the platform. I'm about 4 months into the platform as a creator. I have no problem shouting people out, sharing people's content, you know, telling my subscribers, go watch this person, go watch that person, because at the end of the day, there's no money being taken out of your pocket. It's everyone, we're all in the same space. Our subscribers love YouTube, so they should find more YouTube they love. Whereas some people on the platform don't like that. They get jealous, they get upset, they compare their views to each other, they compare their content to each other, they do all these sorts of things, and I think that is just a part of insecurity on their part, or problem with them, I guess. I don't know, you have to ask them, but I don't have a problem with it whatsoever. Next one. When you started, did other creators reach out to welcome you, answer questions, or point you in the right direction for information? Yeah, I had a few people reach out to me, and I think they all kind of did, because, you know, I was giving negative commentary on channels that they didn't like, so they were like, let's team up and get this together, you know. So that happened. Whereas I did have bigger creators. I actually had 2 big creators, and one I will tell you is Alex, the Not So Evil Stepmother. She is a beautiful human. Like, I can't explain it to you. She pointed me in the right direction in regards to you know, understand tags and understand how comments work and how uploading works. And, you know, she was really supportive and caring, and she would tell me, you know, one day I put up 2 videos in a row, and she said to me, she goes, never put up 2 videos in a row, because your audience will miss out on the last one if they haven't seen it. So that's a YouTuber mistake. Don't do that. So she did a lot of that for me, and, you know, gave me some tough love and, you know, some constructive criticism and all those sorts of things, and that was really sweet. So yeah, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It all depends, really. Now the next one is, do you have regular meetings with someone on YouTube that advise you on content, viewing figures, trends, etc.? Is being YouTube are taken to a regular job? No, we don't have any of that, not that I know of. Some people might have managers or PR and marketing and all that sort of stuff. That's not something I have personally. The only real conversations that I have are with, you know, other content creators in my community, in my little area, you know, which is Steph and Marissa, and another housewife, and I've, you know, spoken to a few other creators in the background, but we never really tell each other what to cover or anything like that. We just kind of bounce ideas off each other. We've suggested editing tips for each other. I've made a thumbnail for Marissa, and she's given me critiques on where to put my intros and stuff like that, or like content creators. And, you know, like, we're just there for each other. But I think that comes across more as a friendship than like normal YouTuber, like job sort of stuff. And the next one is there, this is still from Brie, by the way, is there lots of drama behind the scenes that viewers have no idea about? Yes, there is. Absolutely there is. There is a lot of drama behind the scenes, and if I wanted to expose people, I really could, but I'm not about that. So there's emails, there's phone calls, there's FaceTimes, there's a whole lot. And it's so funny that the way some people interact with their audience and say how transparent they are is a load of garbage, because they're really not that transparent at all, because they claim that they don't talk about people behind closed doors, or you know, care about other people's content, or notice anyone talking about them, or this, that and everything else. But they do, and they send a lot of emails in regards to that. But I won't get too much into that, because again, what was said behind closed doors in an email between, you know, me and another creator, or a couple of creators together, or so on and so forth, it's not worth it in my books to you know, rattle any cages about it. But just, yeah, subscribers sometimes need to understand that, yes, there is a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see. Even when your favorite YouTuber is telling you they are transparent, they're not. So we'll leave that there. And the last question is from Z23. Can I just stop for a second and talk about Z23? Z23 is someone that I think found me through Creepshow art content, and I'm so grateful, because they constantly comment on my videos, and it's just the most honest comments. You know, they said that they support Sagittarius Shorty, but could see where I was coming from, and they always leave such beautiful, loving, supportive comments. They've been in my live streams. Like, Z23, you're a whole vibe. You're a whole vibe, and I really appreciate you for being here and being in my comment section and asking questions. So thank you, Z. Alright, so you've got a few different questions here. So number one, how did you and Jose meet? So I have a whole video on it. It's my 200 subscriber Q&A, and I go into much more detail, much more detail, but I will give you just a little bit. Jose, my beautiful pumpkin, we came from the same shady area in the western suburbs of Melbourne. We knew the same people, ran in the same circles, but we never actually met each other. So he was a shady substance salesman, and I was a fond user of said shady substances. So we met that sort of way, and we ended up the second night that we were together, which was, by the time we met, we were never fucking apart, ever. Like, never apart from each other. We just fell in love instantly. But the second that we both had met each other, we said that we're giving up the substances, giving up the crime, giving up the, you know, the X, Y, and Z about all that stuff, and starting a life together and building a family. And been sober ever since. And we got married 6 weeks later to celebrate. And then I found out that I was pregnant with Devante. Not long after that, we had Takare. And then our third and last bundle of joy was Luna. And yeah, I married my best friend. He's just the most incredible human in the world, and I am so fucking grateful for him and everything that he does for me, the kids, our family. So yeah. Next one. Number two, how many tattoos do you have, where, and what are their meanings to you? So I have lunar lashes on my hand, which is from my business, my lash business that I missed terribly, but we all know what happened with that. So that was the name of my business, and my daughter's name is Luna Valencia, but I named my business after her as Luna Lashes. On my toes, I don't know if I want to stick my toes up here, but on my toes, so you know we got knuckle tats. So my feet toe knuckle tattoos, it says drop dead. Drop dead on my feet, and a couple of diamonds on my feet, and that's from Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizons. He had a fashion brand, I don't know if they're still around, but that was from that, because I really enjoyed the brand, and I was a silly teenager that would get anything tattooed on me, and I wasn't bothered by it. So there you go. So my next one is, let's see if that focuses at all. So it says, I never promised you a rose garden, with this really old, like I wanted it really faded and old, the rose. So that's from a country song from Lynn Anderson from the 1970s. My mum used to sing that to me when I was a baby. And now every time we go on road trips and stuff, and when we're doing, you know, we spend time together and we're actually in a really good place, which is, you know, my mum and I fight like cats and dogs. So when we're in a good place, we go on a car trip or something, we listen to that song and we sing it together, and it's, yeah, brings back a lot of memories. So I'm not getting naked, guys, I promise ya. I promise ya. So let's see if I can show you it. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, probably not. That was probably like a massive fail. Probably a massive fail. But that there, focus, friends. That there is, it's from American Pie by Don McLean. McLean, whatever you want to call it. It is a song, American Pie. You guys have probably heard of it, I'm guessing, I'm hoping. It is music royalty. It is, oh. And that tattoo there, I have a couple of birds with it. My brother actually has the same tattoo, but his is on his chest with a cross and his is in black and white. We got it on our 18th birthday. My brother and I are not very close, unfortunately, but that there will tie us together forever. And I got that because for my my father. So my brother and I always thought that that should have been my dad's funeral song, because it was the day the music died, you know, the day my dad died. He was a musician. You know, those struggling musicians, and reminds you a bit of Kurt Cobain and that sort of vibe. That was my dad, you know. And I don't know why I get so choked up talking about my dad. Excuse me, let me pull myself together. But yeah, so that was something that was very special to my brother and I. And yeah. And yeah, so we got that for my dad. And again, it's a fucking... Did I tell you guys what it said? It says, do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? Can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. Anyway, I love that song so much. Sorry about singing, guys. I hope I didn't like bust anyone's eardrums. Anyway, so then I have another tattoo, which I will not show because it shows too much of a private area. It is down in this region. It is 2 large roses and a massive gun. Down near my area for Guns N' Roses. And then last but not least, this is my favorite tattoo that I've ever got, and I would like to have it much bigger, second one much bigger. Is my husband's name. So Jose and I one Valentine's Day went and got a tattoo together. I think it was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago. We went and got that done. He got Susan, I got Jose. And yeah, it was just, we want to get our wedding. So instead of my wedding ring, and engagement ring there, I really want a queen, you know, house of, you know, like cards. I want a queen there, and he wants a king, because after everything that we've been through, we know we're going to be together forever, and I just want to get his name tattooed all over my body. I want it on my face, everything like that. But I think I answered all the questions. Let's have a quick looky-loo, my friends. No, I didn't, so keep going. If you woke up in Freaky Friday, you'd switch bodies with someone, and you could choose any of the influencers you've covered on your channel as your new body and brain, who would you choose and why? I would choose Jeffree Star, because I like Jeffree Star's dogs, and he has everything pink in his house, and we all know how I feel about the color pink. So I would pick Jeffree Star for sure. Now, number 4. It is so cool and awesome that it seems suddenly young mums have started commentary channels. Finding an audience that has lost a lot of faith in the likes of Angelica Oles, Creepshow Art, and conventional commentary channels. It is so awesome because you're also real and really showing up for mums, that mums are people and don't just make family vlogs and feature on Dad Challenge podcasts. What do you think about this, and are you ready to blow up even more? Oh, my camera died, yo. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Z. But you know what? I feel like that's such a cool thing. Like, I'm sick and tired of people always thinking that us moms just want to like vlog with our kids and shit. Like, I love my children, and my kids have sometimes been in my live streams, been in my videos, been on my vlogs or whatever. And I used to have the Bambi Bunch videos that I did because my son is obsessed with YouTube and he wants to be on YouTube, and I thought better way to do is for me to monitor it, and to be on my channel, not for him to have his own channel or his own Instagram like some kids are having these days. But again, YouTube is an outlet for us mums. Marissa and I are mums. It's an outlet for us, and we're just like the rest of people. Like, we don't just fucking like baking cookies and washing dishes and changing nappies, like diapers. Like, we like other stuff. And if I was to blow up more and more, I would love that, because I love creating content. I love YouTube. I love editing. I love thumbnails. I love talking into a camera. I just love everything about YouTube. Like, I love watching it. I love being on it. I love being, you know, a creator on the platform. I'm ready for it. And I'm ready for more normal, laid back, chill people like we had like 9 years ago. You know, where everyone would sit on their floor and just like yak about stuff. Like, I miss that, you know, before Jacqueline Hill was making bank on her like eyeshadow tutorials. Like, I miss that YouTube, you know. But I also want to do more than just commentary, because I want to show people that I'm not a one-trick pony. And I feel like some people don't actually know how to do commentary. Like, some people will say, we'll use this thing as commentary, it's commentary, and just rag on people, and it's not necessary. That's not commentary. That's, you're not talking about their content, you're not talking about their, you know, history of their channel or anything like that. That you're not talking about, you're literally just dragging people down, and you're giving commentary a bad name. So I kind of don't always just want to be commentary, because there are some channels and stuff that I don't want to be a part of, and I don't want to have the association with. And I keep like, that's so gross, I'm so sorry, because this coffee is killing me. So she has another sip. But yeah, anyway, next one. Love you and your content. You always get me thinking, laughing and heated over bored, pathetic haters. Thank you so much, C. I appreciate that. That's the goal. Hi, babe.
I love you.
Why do you love me?
You're cute.
He always watches me film, and then he's like, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute.
I miss you.
I miss you too, baby.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can I listen?
Yeah. You know, that's the goal of my channel, is I want people to laugh. I want people to think. I want people just to, like, I don't know. If I make you mad, I make you mad. If I make you happy, I make you happy. As you're just thinking about me anyway. You know, what can you do? But yeah, I just want to say thank you to absolutely everyone that sent in all of their questions, and I really hope that I answered all of them, because I feel like I did. Yeah, I did. I answered all the questions, 15 questions. That was really, 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 really fun. That was so fun. So I've been filming a vlog today. So guys, I just finished filming, and it's literally still filming on here. Say hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. Hi, subscribers. Hi, subscribers. So yeah, this is just me finishing up filming another video, and then my edit and thumbnails and stuff, and yeah, you'll see more of this on the vlog. So there's me doing my little vlog that I've been doing today, just a day in the life. Like, you know, not every day is the same for me. I have my mornings that are very much the same every morning, and my nights that are very much the same, but everything in between that is not always the same. So I might do those back and forth, who knows? But as I said in my answers to Z, I don't want to be a one-trick pony. I just want to do all sorts of stuff and just be Bambi, you know? And I guess, I think my favorite thing is like talking to you guys and like getting your guys like opinions and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. I feel like I've built a really nice community here. You know what I mean? I love it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really hope that I've looked in the right place this whole video, because like being with the camera instead of the phone is like so weird to me. It feels so different, and I'm not entirely sure where to look, and I find myself looking up at the viewfinder too much. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, subscribe, send a pigeon, keep the same energy. I won't tell you to wash your hair because I probably did that in the last 75 videos. And let me know what other sort of stuff you guys want to see on my channel. Any other problematic creators, any tips videos, any review videos, just anything. I am so up for anything, honestly. I'm so behind on watching The Real Housewives of New York again, like the start of it, because again, we are in lockdown, my kids are home, and yeah, I just find it so hard to keep everything together. But yeah, I really hope you guys like this video, and if you guys want to become a channel member, that would be really cool, because I do members only videos and stuff, members only videos, posts. I'm going to be trying to do live streams, but I'm finding it so difficult right now to figure out the perfect time for all my members, because I want you guys to be there. So yeah, anyway, mwah, bye.